You tested positive for a reason, and just being around it a little bit a week or two ago isn't gonna make you test positive.
Oh, yesterday, Saturday and Sunday.
So why, if you know you're coming to court, would you be at some family gathering where everybody's smoking dope? What sense does that make?
I wasn't thinking too much of it like in that.
So here's what I'm gonna do because of that, Mr. Hassan. I'm going to require that you wear a drug patch. All right, and so you have 24 hours to get a drug patch put on. And you have to get it changed every 2 weeks. You have to make sure it stays on. There's no, it fell off or it's not testable or anything like that. If it continues to test, it's gonna show me the amount in your system, not just a positive or negative. So that amount should be going down every 2 weeks. I get those every 2 weeks and I'll look at every single one of them. If it's not going down, then I'm gonna assume that you're either around people you shouldn't be around or you're smoking yourself. Either way it goes, I don't care. It's gonna show positive. So if you cannot be around anybody else, if you think that that's what's making you test positive, then I would stay as far away from it as possible because you're the one that's gonna end up in jail if it tests positive again. Do you understand? So you, again, 24 hours, you need to get proof of that to your bondsman. They can also tell you where you can get it. So call your bondsman. They'll let you know where you can get. There's several different places you can go get that drug patch. You have to have it by noon tomorrow. Also, you need to have an attorney before that next court date. And if you don't, you need to bring me the names of 3 new people that you have talked to. If you don't do all of that, then those are all court orders that you will have violated. And your bond's gonna be raised in each of your cases and you're gonna go back to jail. Any questions? All right, step in front of the clerk. Fine. See Mr. Burbank on Tiona Hughes. Good morning. Are you Tiona Hughes? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment? Ms. Hughes, in cause number 25, BCCR 1058, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of debit or credit card abuse from May 19th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Guilty. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you? Yes, I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Burbank? Yes, do you fully understand? Yes, and ooh, oh, now I've done it. Everything just went. How did this make that go off? Sorry. Do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Yes, and it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for how long? 3. 3 is the agreement. Don't write that in, or it didn't show up. All right. So a 3-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to pay any restitution that would be determined between now and when we come back for sentencing. Is that your understanding? Yes, do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? Yes, ma'am. State tenders number 1. No objection, state's fine. It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Hughes is not competent? All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so we can get a pre-sentence report done. That'll give me more information about you, your case, and then we'll also get that restitution figured out between now and when we come back for sentencing as well. On your way out of the courtroom today, you need to stop and talk to probation. She's at that desk right over there, and she'll get that process started.
All right, is there a way possibly the court would consider waiving the BSI and having it determine if there's a problem?
I have to order the restitution. If y'all knew the restitution amount, I could, but not without knowing it. Yeah. All right. We'll see you at sentencing. Crystal Robertson. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Crystal Robertson? And Mr. Burbank, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Well,
Ms. Robertson, in cause number 25, DCCR 1526, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of forgery of a governmental instrument from June 4th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Burbank?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. Does not look like there's a fine, but there would be restitution that would be determined between now and sentencing. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
no objection, statesman.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Robertson's not competent?
No,
Right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case. Also give them time to figure out the restitution amount, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right over there. Okay, we'll see you back at sentencing. Mr. Samuel, you have Deanna Paul. That's set for a plea. Have you done that paperwork?
no, you're on the man approach. Your Honor,
Hold on. Deanna Paul. Good morning. You're Deanna Paul?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 1792. Ms. Paul's charged with stalking, and what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I visited with the prosecutor. There's been some additional evidence that's come forward that may impact the case. It will be, it's not gonna be a trial, shoot. But it could impact the outcome of the case. I've spoken with the state and, we're in agreement. He says he's in agreement with your approval. We just need one more setting.
Okay. All right, no issues. All right, this will be the final reset. So Ms. Paul, make sure that you stay in touch with Mr. Samuel, go over everything, anything that's new. If there's something you need to get to Mr. Smith, do that quickly. We'll get a plea at that next court date.
Will do, Your Honor.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're free to go.
Do I have to see him before I do?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mitchell, you got Henry Littlefield?
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize for being out.
No, you're good. We're still going through the list, so you're not late yet.
It's gonna be a similar thing. Last time I'm still waiting on Miss Malvino to be back in. I've tried to go by her office, but I just keep catching days she's out.
All right, sir, you're Henry Littlefield. Answer
Yes,
it now,
ma'am.
please. Thank you. And this is 26 DCCR 0395. Mr. Littlefield's charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more, and this is Miss Malfino's. Any notes or anything that would help?
Judge,
you?
I didn't see anything that would answer its question today, so and I don't see any problems for a reason not to reset if it's okay with the court.
All right, I'm gonna reset it one more time. I know she's on vacation this week, but make sure you call, get
Yeah,
in to
sure,
see
sure.
her as quickly as possible. And Mr. Littlefield, you have the auto ignition interlock device on your vehicle?
No, ma'am.
Are you driving?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so as a condition of your bond, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. You either do not drive or you have to have an auto
Yes.
ignition interlock device.
Um,
Okay, all right, anything else, Ben?
I don't, nothing I'm aware of. Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you back the next court date.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you. I know. It's a very, I thought of that. Let's see. Let's try the way. Oh. I thought they were gonna go. Thought he was going down. Mr. Rojas, are you waiting on something down here now? Oh, I don't have them yet. Okay.
And Mr. Bodie has already pled the misdemeanor, is he free to leave?
That's, Mr. Nichols
Yes,
and Mr. Bonilla, Mr. Rojas said that he's already gone down there and taken care of that. So,
I'll send you this list.
okay, and that'll be in both of those cases?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Goodness. It's a lucky day. Kind of. Okay. So let me see, this other one is.
The thought has not showed up, Judge.
Okay. Miss Holmes. Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
Hi. Are you ready on Kristen Bell?
yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was informed. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Kristen Bell.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 1812. Ms. Bell's charged with injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual.
Yes,
Your
Your Honor. Your Honor, I spoke with Ms. French. There may be a change in the offer, due to some additional information, that she has been given, that I made time to discuss with Ms. Bell, if possible.
All right, any issue with the reset then?
No,
Based on
Your
that?
Honor.
So Ms. Bell, I'm gonna reset your case about 30 days. Make sure you call and make an appointment, go visit with Ms. Holmes before that next court date, and we'll see if we can get an announcement. All right, you're free to go.
Judge, Ms. Bell has a warrant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Right here for a second.
It's my understanding she has, a municipal court traffic ticket warrant. Is it
Nothing
possible
we
that
can-
she can go
I
take
can't.
care of it?
No, I can't give her permission. If there's a warrant, we have a requirement or they have a duty to take her in.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do with regard to that warrant. It's not mine. All right.
It'll be a while before she's transported if you want to try to.
Yeah, it's
If
Beaumont
somebody-
Municipal Court.
If somebody can take care of it while she's still here.
I don't have anybody else supposed to be on it. Do you know how much the ticket is? It wasn't normal, I think, when it went.
Y'all go, take care of that back there, please.
That's what I've been told, Mr. Tavis.
Thank you.
Not yet.
Okay.
Message. We're lucky.
Ms. Holmes, you got a sentencing on Francisco Garcia.
Yeah, he does.
You're under Ken.
Good morning. Are you Francisco Garcia?
Yes.
And Mr. Garcia was previously in court, entered pleas of guilty in cause numbers 25 DCCR 0900 and 0901. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, sure.
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Any additions or corrections?
Not from the defense, Your Honor, we are asking that, the court, grant the 5-year deferred probation.
All right, Mr. Garcia, I'm going to find in each of your cases that you entered your pleas of guilty freely and voluntarily. In cause number 25, DCCR 0900, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. And cause number 25, DCCR 0901, also finds sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to follow the agreement in there as well. And defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $500 fine and to also follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Part of that is going to be that you at least start off on the high medium caseload, which means you're just going to have to go a little more often, get on the right track. You will have no contact at all or communication in any way with Melissa Escalera or Jose Bravo Lando. That means obviously in person, but it's through any other means, electronic, Snapchat, DMs, text messages, whatever, okay? You can't go where they live, where they work, nothing. Also, you are ordered to delete and destroy any images that you have on your phone of her. And that you will also be required to allow probation to go through your phone and look through all of that to make sure that that has happened. You understand? If you do everything you're supposed to on this probation, these are probations, these are excellent opportunities because you do not have felony convictions on your record. And if you successfully complete the probations, the cases will be dismissed at the end and you'll never have a felony conviction. The other side to that, though, is if you violate any condition of your probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty in each offense. And in the burglary of a habitation, you could be sentenced between 2 years and up to 20 years in prison. And in the publishing or threatening to publish intimate visual material, you could be sentenced between 6 months and up to 2 years in a state jail prison. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm handing you the trial court certification in each of your cases that shows that these were agreements that I followed, so you have waived your right to appeal. If you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation will call you up to her desk when she's ready to go for your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, sir. And then you've got Dale McDonald.
Yes, Your Honor, the holder going to do paperwork on him.
Yes, ma'am. And then what about Michael Morgan?
Martin's here.
Good morning, sir. Are you Michael Morgan?
Yeah.
And Mr. Morgan is charged with theft of property with previous convictions and cause number 24 DCCR 0590. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I've been having trouble with the discovery and Mr. Smith looked as well as the videos. It's alleged theft from Walmart and the videos were not working for me. Mr. Smith tried to, they're not working for him. And Mr. Morgan would like to see what's on video. So that's the hiccup we've run into. So we're trying to get with Miss Mayfield upstairs to see if they can figure out a way to get these videos working. And also Mr. Morgan was in the hospital yesterday from a apparent mild heart attack, possibly. This is records that the hospital gave. And he probably needs to go back. He released himself out because he knew he needs to come to court. He didn't want to have a warrant. So
Okay.
that's the other issue, but the biggest one is
So
I don't know.
well, I guess I'm looking back. It looks like it was pending and then he wasn't actually arrested on it for
Oh,
2 years. The warrant was issued back in 2024. And then it looks like it got returned in February 2026. Okay. All right, let's just do a normal reset. And that'll be about 30 days to give y'all some time to see if you can get that working, if it exists. If it doesn't, then we'll just need to go forward with what you got.
yes,
But
yes.
we'll hold it for that. I mean, I'll reset it for that.
Okay.
Stay in touch with Ms. Holmes. She'll let you know when you need to be back, sir. All right, you're free to go.
Thanks.
And then you've got Aaron Riley. All right, good morning, ma'am. Are you Erin Riley?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 1192, and Miss Riley's charged with assault of hospital personnel. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, the same, we provided some, medical records to, the prosecution. There's also some jail records that her other attorney, because she has a pending misdemeanor, Ms. Cawthon is trying to get. We think that will help to mitigate, with this case. This was a mental health episode. That's the reason why she was at the hospital and was charged with the assault. So we think if we can get that additional information to them, that might help with mitigating with the case.
Any issues? All right, I'll do a normal reset. I'll do your best to get all that
Yes,
before
ma'am.
that next court date. I'd like to get an announcement on
Yes,
the
ma'am.
next court date. Stay in touch with Ms. Holmes. She'll let you know when you need to be back. Okay, thank you. You're free to go. Mr. Simon? Is this, Mr. Rojas? All right, so this is cause numbers 25 DCCR 1368, 1740, and then 26 DCCR 0720. Mr. Simon tested negative, which is obviously good, but Mr. Simon, you have to keep the drug patch on.
The day I lost it, I fell out of the tree, got wounded, and as soon as I got off, I went up there that day and I put back on. I wonder if there's a lady before that, the end of it was coming off, the thing they have put over the top of it, ancient. I do tree work. And I mean.
Wrap it with something else
That's what
yourself.
I'm-
I mean, figure it out. You're old enough to figure out how to keep a drug patch
I'm
on
taking
your
my
arm.
confidence now to make sure it doesn't.
All right, so I'm gonna reset the case to an announcement. Make sure you have it on, you keep it on. If I get another notation that it's not on, then it's gonna be probably a warrant instead of a hearing. Okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll see you back at the next court date.
Thank you.
What was that? Oh, she wants to talk to me. Miss Williams, so did you take the test? The drug test?
I said, so let's say 24 years since John. I
What did you
have
take?
been-
24 medicines?
I have neuropathy, I have verticals, I have 3 prisoners on each side of my spine. I take hydrocodone, I take for anxiety. My blood pressure was 230 over 134 3 days ago.
How did you get here today?
My ex-husband brought me.
So are you driving?
No, ma'am.
Do you ever drive?
No, ma'am.
So-
The doctor don't want me to drive. He took my license and put me back at class B because I could have an aneurysm while driving.
All right, so here's the thing, Ms. Williams, I'm going to order also as a condition of your bonds in each of your cases, which is 260218 and 251430, that a condition of your bond, you are not allowed to drive ever any vehicle. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so
I can bring in a letter.
that's okay.
Too.
And so we'll move these then. You want to, I've already done the rejection.
Rejection.
There. Oh, there it is. All right, so Ms. Williams, Mr. Parker has been appointed to represent you. He's one of the attorneys who handles a lot of cases for me as a court-appointed attorney. With your permission, I can release him and I can appoint another attorney today who could begin preparation for trial. I had an excuse every single time you've come to court. If
Right.
you come to court in pajamas or with house shoes or any of the other nonsense that you've been wearing,
Yes.
then there will be a warrant issued. I'm going to raise your bond and you're going to go to jail. If you want to go sleep in PJs, you can do it in jail. Don't show up like that again. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's nothing about this that's funny. There's nothing about, you shouldn't be rushing. Wake up early, get here on time. We've had this problem every single time. So why were you late today?
I was late today to my mama. Well, I woke up on time this morning and I was to wake my mom up, but she didn't wake up because I guess she was on her medicine. I guess it still made her tired, but I hurried up and woke up this morning and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. And
Did you go talk to some lawyers?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Who'd you
But
talk to?
I talked to Mr. West. He still haven't given my price yet.
Who?
Mr. West.
Okay.
He haven't given my price yet. I haven't come back contact with me. And I talked to Mr. Rife. He charged me 1,500. And I talked to Jade of her Peros of your law enforcement in Beaumont, Texas. She told me if I was to plead guilty, my charge would have been 5,000. And if I was to plead, no, my bad, I'm sorry. If I was to plead guilty, my total would have been 35,000. Oh, not, and if I was to plead not guilty, my charge would have been 5,000. And I also
3,500, not 35,000, I'm guessing.
I'm sorry. And I also contact the criminal authority, Mr. Dustin. He wasn't in his office.
Okay.
And I also called Miss Larnie Caroso.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't answer either, and they haven't came back into me. And
Did you get that drug patch put
Yes,
on?
ma'am, I did. I also got the drug patch on one night, and you did say like I only had it for a week on one night, and it's on me. I was taking a shower and stuff like that, and it was sleeping off, and I had to wrap it up. But today I'm finna go back up there to get a new one, so I don't get in trouble. But yes,
That's a definition.
Have you smoked since last week?
nope. No, ma'am.
I want that drug patch on this week.
Yes, ma'am.
People wear drug patches all the time
Yes,
and they don't come off when they take showers.
yes,
Okay. So whatever you have to do to keep that drug patch on, you do it.
yes, ma'am. Like today,
If-
I was
Don't care. Doesn't matter. All right. The excuses don't matter anymore
Yes,
to me. If you're going to be out on bond, then you're going to wear the drug patch.
yes, ma'am.
You have to wear it. You have to keep it on. If it means wrapping it up with something more than what they put on, I don't care how you do it. Make sure it's on, make sure it's tested every 2 weeks. If it's not, and there's another issue with that drug patch, I will raise the bond. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There won't be any excuses of whatever you were doing.
Yes.
I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork today to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Okay, thank you for doing most of what I asked you to do.
Yes.
You need to fill out this paperwork accurately and completely because you're going to. Good morning. Are you Dale McDonald?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And will your client move the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. McDonald, in cause number 26 DCCR 0113, you're charged with a first-degree felony offense of aggravated robbery, and that is from January 5th of 2026. And how do you plead to that charge?
Good.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
No.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yeah.
And do you understand? So there's no agreement.
Well, it's unagreed. We're asking for deferred and the state's waiting on the PSA.
Okay, so no agreement.
Yes.
So I want to make sure you understand, what you're doing is leaving your punishment up to me. Which means I could sentence you anywhere in the whole range of punishment, from probation up to 99 years or life in prison. It's the broadest range there could be. What'll happen if we go forward this way is I'll reset the case. We'll get the probation department to do a pre-sentence report. We can have a hearing with any witnesses or testimony or evidence, whatever that anyone has to present, and then I would make my decision at that time based on all of that. You have an absolute right to have a jury come in and do two things. The first would be to find you guilty or not. And then if that jury finds you guilty, you can leave your punishment up to that jury. If we go forward this way, you're waiving that. And is that what you want to do? And so there will be a right to appeal. You guys signed the post-conviction waivers on the plea admonishment. Do you want me to mark through those? At the bottom of the second page, it's the post-conviction waivers. Okay. Mark that through. All right, state tenders number one.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. McDonald's not
No,
competent?
Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that we can get all of that other stuff done and we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today. She's at that desk right there and she'll start that process of the pre-sentence report. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Ms. Holmes. She'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back. All right. Do y'all anticipate needing more than?
Judge, it's Mr. Coleman's case. I know he feels very strongly about it. I don't think there'll be additional witnesses.
Okay. All right. I'll just, why don't we find it 11 o'clock just to get, do you anticipate any witnesses or just?
Make character.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we'll do it at 11 o'clock
Okay.
on a normal Monday, but we'll just, that way we have plenty of time for whatever either of you have. Okay, all right, you're free to go. Make sure you stop and talk to probation. Initial appearance in clause number 26, DCCR 1137. You are charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from March 26th of 2026. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No.
So what I'm going to do, Mr. Jones, is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone.
I don't have.
Well, if you bond it out, then I expect you to at least try to hire someone. So I'm going to give you 30 days to try to do that. And if you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They all have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order and you would have to go back to jail.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You'll step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Cedric Martin Harris. Cedric Martin Harris. Last page.
There was one time.
Bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at 100,000. Lance White. Good morning, you're Lance White.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. White, did you get a lawyer hired?
Spoke with Mrs. Brittany Holmes. She told me about just to get some paperwork from you or something for her to be my lawyer. And I spoke with Mr. Durham out in Houston, Texas, and Rowan House.
Okay,
I spoke with Miss Brittany Holmes. She wouldn't even, she just told me, "You've been to court?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "If they give you a piece of paper, the paper I had."
so your reset notice. So here's the thing, like we said, Ms. Holmes was appointed to represent you when you were in custody. So technically she's your attorney, but you can either hire her or hire someone else. It's so where are you on being able to get one of those attorneys hired?
Durham charged me, told me the consultation for my case would be, they would charge me for Gresham to be my lawyer, and I wouldn't be able to come up with that amount.
Sure. Who else did you talk to?
Ron Harris,
Okay.
and he's a little higher than Durham.
Okay. Did you talk to anyone else?
Besides that, 3 Brittany Holmes, on and
And did
others.
Ms. Holmes, did you talk to her about hiring her?
I didn't even get that far with her. She just told me to get some paperwork from you guys and bring it to her office. I don't know what type of paperwork.
Well, that's if you have a court appointed attorney. Are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Where are you working?
I work at Basin Hotel in Portland.
So it just depends, Mr. White, on your income and your bills. I'm gonna have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely because you're gonna swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. You step in front of the clerk on the end, she'll give you that paperwork. Tevin Edmondson. You don't think cheers don't do. It's okay. It's all right. I see you got, don't worry about it. Good morning. And sir, you're Tevin Edmondson?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Edmondson, were you able to get someone hired?
I was originally gonna go with Miss Brittany Holmes, but I had this accident, so my funds kind of got messed up. So I spoke with Mr. Marvin Lewis, and he's willing to work with me. So this evening I will meet him, and you can give me like a week or 2 week reset, and I have more information for you
Okay, so you think you're gonna be able to get Mr. Lewis hired?
for sure.
Okay, well, I'll give you just a normal reset. That'll give you 30 days,
Yeah.
right? So if you get Mr. Lewis hired, just bring the reset notice that you get today to him. He'll tell you what to do. If for some reason that's not going to work out, talk to some other attorneys, see if there's someone else. If there's still an issue because of your accident, just bring me some documentation of that and then we'll talk about your options, okay?
I apologize again for this.
It's okay. I totally understand. Thank you, sir, for the apology. Step in front of the clerk. Maren Easel or Ezel? Good morning. Are you Maren? Is it Easel? Ezel? And Mr. Ezel, this is your initial appearance in cause number 26 DCCR 1062. You're charged with theft of property with previous convictions from April 8th of 2026. Your indictment alleges several prior offenses of, well, it looks like a few of theft and then there's some possession.
Probation violations can quickly turn a routine court hearing into a serious situation. When someone is placed on probation, they must follow specific conditions set by the court. Breaking those conditions can lead to additional sanctions, stricter requirements, or even the possibility of having probation revoked. In this courtroom, the judge examines multiple alleged violations and carefully reviews the evidence before making a decision. Issues such as failing to follow court orders, missing required obligations, and other probation conditions can all become important factors. But instead of rushing to judgment, the court takes time to hear the evidence and make sure the necessary information is available. The message is clear. Probation is an opportunity, but it comes with responsibilities, and ignoring those responsibilities can have serious consequences. The big question is whether the defendant can turn things around before the court makes its final decision.